the fuck? I just hit 154 on my weigh-ins, which is crazy. The weight's obviously supposed to drop, but it's been super slow up to this point. Don't mind Jax. Chris has been wanting a faster rate of loss, so we've been dropping calories every week. Don't know what he's doing. And I have dropped weight every day this week, so that's super exciting. 154 this morning. I'm gonna hit legs today. It's Sunday. Normally I eat 2 meals first, but I'm actually gonna get my pre-workout in meal. What? My pre-workout meal in this morning after my steps with Jax and hit the gym. I've got a lot of shit to do this morning, so we're gonna train early. I'm gonna try and film everything. Last time I filmed a workout, I had Logan filming it for me, which was super helpful. So there's a tripod at the gym. Gonna try and set my camera up and get probably again the top sets of all my lifts. So looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. This has been a top requested video, so stay tuned for leg day. All right, made it to the gym. Let me turn this down. I'm about to down my pre-workout. Got legs, like I said, so typically warm up on the bike or the treadmill for like 5 minutes just to get my legs moving. Then I'll go through my leg day warm up, and I'll probably try and film some of that, but if I don't, it's on my Instagram. I've got single leg standing hamstring curls, pendulum squats, Bulgarian split squats. We just added that this week. I still have a pretty, I don't want to say significant, but a strength deficit between my left quad to my right. But I didn't want to add in rehab day on Wednesday again. We're trying to keep 2 rest days a week. So we're adding this in just so I can kind of target my left leg, gauge the strength on that to determine what weight I'm going to use for my right, and just kind of match reps there. Then I'll go and do hip thrust with a barbell. Took a couple weeks off of that. I mean, I was doing a variation. They have a machine that I'm not a huge fan of, but I would just use lower weight, just because I kind of hit a wall with it and I wasn't really progressing, and I actually felt like I was moving backwards. So we took a little break from that for a couple weeks, so we're gonna jump back into that this week. Added back in barbell RDLs. Thank God I didn't have RDLs for a little while. Adduction, superset, glute med kickback on the cable. I will be adding that in today as well. I have been doing monster walks, which I wasn't a fan of because that's a part of my warm-up, so we're going to switch over to cable kickbacks and then seated calf raises. So that is what we have for today. Let's get started. All right, I just got home. I had an awesome training session. Like I mentioned previously, I think in my full day of eating video, since I did that on leg day, I prefer to train legs with 2 meals in. So I'll wake up, do meal 1, a couple hours, do my pre-workout meal, and then go. I've got a lot of shit to do today, so obviously I ate my pre-workout meal first this morning and went and trained. I do utilize intra-workout carbs, but I was still gassed and hungry during the lift. I just want to eat. And part of that's probably, dropping calories, but personal preference, because of the heavy compound lifts and leg day, I like to have 2 meals in. But all that aside, I still had a really good training session. It was nice to get barbell hip thrusts back in. Pendulum squats felt easier than usual. I felt like everything was moving pretty smooth. I did want to make 2 notes because I wasn't really explaining during the lift for my Bulgarian split squats. Like I said previously, this was the first week that we implemented those because I wanted to start doing some more stuff for my left quad since I'm no longer doing a left leg only training day. So as you saw in the video, I used a PVC pipe, but only when I was training my right leg. And the reasoning for that is because my left knee has better neuromuscular control than my right. And I think it's due to all the rehab I was doing for like a year. I was doing a lot of stability and balance and single leg exercises on my left leg to kind of get that strength and neuromuscular control back, whereas I wasn't doing those things on my right because obviously I was rehabbing my left. So I was implementing Bulgarian split squats previously, which is why I think that exercise, although my left leg is weaker, was actually easier to do on my left leg. So I had to use the PVC pipe while training my right leg because my balance was thrown off the first couple sets, and I realized if I was going to go up and weight, I was going to struggle to control that. So I just counterbalanced that with a PVC pipe so I can stay more upright and not feel like I was kind of falling over every few reps. So that's why I implemented that. For the glute cable kickback, that's the first time I've done those in a while. We used to do the abduction machine, and I just don't like the way it's set up at FAM. You have a really hard time getting far enough in to go out. If that makes sense. So we started implementing the cable kickbacks. Again, just like the Bulgarian split squats, I'm starting on my left side because of that muscular imbalance. Even before my injury, I had a pretty bad left glute to right glute muscle imbalance, strength-wise. So we'll start on my left side to determine the load we're going to use, and then I match the reps on the right side because I don't want to do more load or reps on the right because it's already my dominant side. So, and the reasoning for the angle that I'm doing the kickback at is because we're trying to target glute med. So if you could tell in the video, I haven't watched it back yet, I'm not sure, I'm kind of kicking back at an angle, not straight back. So that was the reasoning for that. But yeah, overall, today's session was awesome. Everything was moving really smooth, which was great considering I was hungry and wanting more food in me. And yeah, it just felt really nice. I did some posing at the end, and I'm just ready to stuff my face now that I'm home. Not this week, but this upcoming week after that, I will actually be traveling for work. So for those of you that know, I'm an athletic trainer at a university. I work with volleyball and swimming, and swimming will be traveling to Alabama for their NCAA championship. So I'll be going with them, and this is going to be the first time, obviously, because it's my first time prepping, that I'm going to have to travel and train on the road and eat on the road and try and get all my food in. Typically when I travel with the team, I just eat meals with them. So the nice thing about traveling with swim is I'll have my own rental car. They'll have vans, the team, but in case I need to transport kids to and from the pool or anything happens, I'll have a car to get around. So the nice thing about that is I'll be able to go to the store to get food. I'll be able to go train early in the morning at a nearby gym. So I'm going to bring my camera along and show you guys kind of how that works. It'll be my first experience having to manage all this stuff on the road. So I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, I'm super thankful for everyone's support. If you guys have anything that you want to see on this prep journey of mine, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what it is you want to see so I know what to film. And I'm just really thankful for the support, and I'm really excited to keep on filming and showing you guys this whole process.